guard, 6'3", number 1, Reggie Jackson. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 8, Marcus Morris Sr. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 12, Eric Bledsoe. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 13, Paul George.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, David Aldridge, and nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA flattened the draft lottery odds in 2019.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Jordan Poole is out there with Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Bledsoe is out there with Jackson, and it's George in at the 3. Zubac, that's good. And Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see.
And with all the injuries, some guys are stepping into some unfamiliar roles. But in some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Now Zubac for the 3, and that's good. Reggie Jackson for 3.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Poole with the steal. Curry passes to Looney, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
To the inside, stolen by Zubac. Bledsoe taking his time here. Kicks it to George. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Again, Los Angeles.
Their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Well, we know Zubac can eat up space inside, Brent. Great job of securing rebounds.
Yeah, obviously, if he was playing starter minutes or anywhere approaching 30 minutes, Zubac is going to be in double figures, ripping down both offensive and defensive things on the glass. What's impressed me about him, though, is he's got great hands on the inside and has now become a very viable roll target. And they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Pass to Poole. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Green left side. The 3 from Poole. Cans it from downtown.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And stolen by Wiggins. At the elbow, Green. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Over in the corner, Poole. Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
This is what you think of first with Curry. His three-point shooting ability is just otherworldly.
Outside Jackson. Back to George. Bledsoe outside. The three. Los Angeles with another miss. The Warriors leading. Wiggins outside. Inside. Here's Green. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Poole kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Bledsoe. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Poole. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Curry on the wing. Green against Zubac. Looney with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Winslow comes in for Marcus Morris. Mann's checked in for George. And it's Luke Kennard in for Eric Bledsoe. Curry looking it over. Over Jackson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And they're moving it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
Kennard has had some injury struggles in the early part of his career, but every time he comes back, he's hitting the ground running, gets himself back into a good offensive rhythm.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Puts it up. Curry's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Kennard on the wing. Over Moody. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Clippers on top, up 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Iguodala. Curry is out there with Moody. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Curry against Jackson. Curry, good. Curry's got 7 points.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that to you, using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Curry against Jackson. Curry passes to Bjelica. Outside Curry. There's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Passes to Man. He takes it in the powerful one-handed slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Over in the corner, Kuminga. The tray, and the 3 ball is good. Moody's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Golden State's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. The pass to Kuminga. He dishes it to Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over Winslow. Kuminga, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Curry passes to Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Assist from
Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Winslow. Paul George, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Reggie Jackson.
At the charity
And
stripe,
for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to, but Paul George still gets it done.
Poole, the pass to Looney, and he dunks it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And here's Poole for 3. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers trail by 5. George passes to Zubac. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
2 minutes remaining.
And the dunk by Zubac.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved. He's an effective playmaker.
George with the assist.
Wiggins outside, launches a three, goes back up, and Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
And George, here we go. The shot, no good. Warriors leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
High post, Zubac. Looney on him. No good from Bledsoe. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Poole, the pass to Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Poole with the steal. Lobbed up there for Green. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Looney. He kicks it to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Poole. No good. Shot missing. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Warriors substitution.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. 4:30.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end.
And that does it for...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Close tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Bledsoe is out there with Jackson, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Fires top of the key. No good off the front iron.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
By Green. That shot off, and Golden State will come the other way. Curry against Bledsoe. Curry passes to Green. Down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those moves.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Got to be a little bit more cautious when guarding Bledsoe. The problem is he enjoys the physicality out there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Bledsoe, free throw. Taking 2 shots.
Bledsoe hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Steph, such an ideal pick-and-roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there. So whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
Jackson. It's rebounded by Poole. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. Winslow's checked in for the Clippers.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Justice Winslow.
Jackson finds George. That shot misses. Wiggins with some nice D.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the middle. Outside for Curry. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Jackson passes to Winslow. The dish to George. That one a tad off line to the right, but drops in for him. George has got 10 points in the game. Passes it to Poole. Here's Looney, covered by Winslow. Here's the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
I like it when Bledsoe gets to the pull-up jump shot there. Outstanding job of reading the defense.
Here's Curry. 16 points for him. Down low. Over in the corner, Poole. And they recover it. Green kicks to Curry. Wiggins passes to Curry. Takes the 3. Another miss by Curry. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. On the wing, Winslow. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Poole up top, guarded by Jackson. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Jackson dishes to George. And he finishes nicely on the way. George has got 4 this quarter.
And there's the strength of Paul George just powering through and takes on the contact.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Winslow. Mann comes in for George. And it's Kennard in for Jackson. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for Looney. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Porter's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody's subbed in for Jordan Poole. They double-team Curry. Back to Porter. They could use a bucket. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clippers trail by 9. Puts it up from 12. He can't get that one. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Curry with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. The pass to Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they let it fly from downtown. Zubac is checked in for Marcus Morris.
Third team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
It's tipped.
Ivica Zubac.
Zubac's the pass to Kennard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ibaka, no luck. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Iguodala. Right side, Porter. Kennard against Curry. It's Bielitsa. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Key for Bielitsa is confidence, attacking and trying to find ways to do different types of damage in the game.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Kennard. Pass to Bledsoe. Lets it go from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 10. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Curry. Bielitsa is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Porter at the small forward.
Look, it's nice to be a tough, small guy in this league. If you're built like Eric Bledsoe, the contact, no effect.
Curry against Bledsoe. Iguodala finds Porter. It's Curry outside. That shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. It's Bledsoe on the wing. From the baseline. Rebound by Bielitsa.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
On its way from Curry for 2. And with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
To the paint. Here's the power on that throwdown.
How about a few tricks still left up the Andre Iguodala sleeve? Incredible at taking his time that time, but still getting to the rim.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
To the inside. That shot is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Wiggins kicks to Iguodala. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Three-point basket.
Iguodala's got 5 points now this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Paul George is checked in for Los Angeles. Reggie Jackson comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Bielitsa. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Poole subbed in for Porter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Thank you, David. Jackson dishes to George. Will it go? No good off the back of the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Passes it to Curry. Back to Poole. Over George. Poole, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And George, here we go.
But Paul George can get very shifty, even with that kind of frame, and he fights his way through the contact.
Warriors leading by 13. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Looney kicks to Poole. Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Jackson with it. 6 to shoot. Ibaka for 3. Ball's knocked loose. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. It's Curry outside. The Clippers grab the miss. 1:49 left in the fourth. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Poole. Poole's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Looney. It's stolen by Ibaka. Going inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Green kicks to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Looney. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
And so here are the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. Johnson finds Winslow. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Lee outside. Inside. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Johnson. Bank shot. No good. And so Payton will bring it up for Golden State. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Lee outside. Down low. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Basketball.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. And Winslow pulls it down. Covered by Lee. And Lee pulls it down. Releases. And the miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Steph. Congrats on the win. How does this team continue to be the most cohesive unit possible?
To me, it's a commitment. We know that that's going to put us in good position to win every single night. As if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where we might get beat, but you got to get back into play. God's going to help you, you help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on defensive end.
You guys have been